For bad karma, bad energy must disperse. All good karma, good energy is welcome. Turn me up. Great oscillation. Let me talk to the beings. Talk to the people. All right, well, it don't matter. Those who need to see this will. Well, first thing first, start off nice and smooth. I don't understand how if you're divorced, you went through a court system, guys got divorced. You ain't together no more. Now you got people resigning from their ex-wives that they didn't divorce, that they gonna bring up a picture talking about somebody hit them in the eye. Isn't that what the divorce proceedings was all about? You are no longer together, you're divorced. Something happened in the marriage, that's why you're divorced. You must be feeling bitter and sorry to bring these pictures. If nobody's seen these pictures now all of a sudden, look, this is what he did to me. I'm not making light of anybody hitting on a woman. What I'm saying is, you're divorced. It's your ex-wife. So now you're going to have women that have been divorced for 2 and 3 years once they're men or even women. Don't think you ain't going to get one of these punks out here soon as you make it. Yeah, when I was with her, she used to abuse me. Come on, you guys. You should never, ever put your hands on a woman. But for these individuals to come out now after a divorce, after the judge then gave you alimony, gave you what you gonna get, let me bring this picture back up. Everybody talking about getting their ass whooped now. Let me put my picture back up. This is me. This is what he did to me. That's why you got divorced. But on to the real things. This DACA. I'm seeing all this news feed on Facebook, Instagram, even on a little bit on TV. They ready to go home. If the United States, if Donald Trump don't do something immediately, they're going back to where they can. Take your asses back. Because remember the story that the Democrats, they can't go home. What are we going to do with all the children that can't go home? They don't know if they will be accepted. We as the United, we got to help them go. Now we going home. Which is it? They can't go? You don't want them to go? What's going on? Because somebody got to go. See, your educators, your teachers are illegal immigrants. Yes, sir. Your judges that gonna give you a fine for the parking ticket, illegal immigrant. Yes. You send your child to school every day to a pedophile. They are totally against the teachings of the Spirit. They are not part of the energy. So they cannot conduct themselves as such. This is why they're giving the children in the educational system LBG. You don't have to be a girl or a little boy. You don't have to identify yourself as black, white, or other. What is going on? These are doctors and dreamers teaching your children. They go to school and get educated upon the teachings of the children. Teachers are witches, warlocks. That's what they claim to be because they get you with spells, words, untruths. You are letting your children go to the very establishment that is against you. Why do you think during the generations it got worse? Now, individuals out there show no respect. It was taught. They had a subtle way of teaching your children to go against you. To go against the very fiber of the existence of the Spirit. Why should we, sorry I'm cussing. No, I'm saying it right because they are the enemy. The enemy is saying why as we as teachers should teach them about their spirituality and their superiority when we're not a part of it. They will start realizing their powers. So we must get in there and teach them to get far away from their spirit. We have to insert other things into their neurological system to make them believe. I told you believers are liars. You have to know. The knowing. Talking to an individual and they keep telling you, I can believe that. I can believe. Then they'll believe anything. You got to know. Yes, sir. As the frequency change, the oscillation change, the ancients is trying to patch into you, wake you up. Some of you guys are so asleep you didn't pull the sheets up over your head. Some of y'all done got scared. What you scared of? You should have been scared here. Music raises your frequency. But you got to tap into the right music. You got to go back to that old good music. Yes, it is. But to raise your frequencies, go back to old music, man. Go back to that music that talked about love, about getting together, family. What you're listening to, I'm letting you know. You ride down the street listening to that crazy shit, the ancients didn't cut your ass off. They don't want to hear all that Xanax and syrup and twerk and put your ass on it. They don't want to hear all that. They want you to raise your frequencies through your souls, through positive music. Love and happiness. This is why they kicked Quincy Jones out of it. You guys, you don't see. At first it was soul music. Then they took the soul music away and gave us R&B, rhythm and blues. Then they took that away and gave us some shit called rap. Then they took rap away from us and gave us some shit called hip hop. Hip hop is the new rap. Ain't talking about nothing. Ain't talking about nothing. How's it going to raise your frequency when all it's doing is just sucking your ass down to the gutter? It's lowering your frequency. You guys are running around here, yeah, you know, I need to raise my frequency, good vibrate. What are you doing to raise it? Because the things you could be doing could be lowering it. Oh yeah, it can go the other way. Look. The ancients have impeccable timing. Because time does not exist. So if time doesn't exist, that means the ancients only move when the time is right. The motion, the frequencies. This is why no one knows the hour, the time, the minute. Just know when it all goes down, it's all going down perfect. Won't be a glitch. As our worlds collide. This is why they have all the imagery on TV. They showed you at the opening games of the Olympics with their illustration of lights. They showed you how the worlds simultaneously came across one another. When the worlds collide. It's not a collision as a car wreck. Superimposed. Beautiful day. Beautiful day. I get emotional. Get real emotional because it's so beautiful. The day the earth stood still. It's written down. It was a time and a period where the earth stood still, motionless. And also stopped and started going in the other direction. This is when our blood started going in the wrong direction. It all happened simultaneously. Make the call. Make the call. The Ancients is standing by. And just be aware today when you watch your NBA, you're watching illegal immigrants. Your teachers, illegal immigrants. All high-paying corporations, illegal immigrants. They weren't even supposed to do business here. Not only do they do business here, they subject you to minimum wage. Running a business that isn't even supposed to be running. This is not California, people. This is the whole plane. Your teachers in Texas, Oklahoma, Hawaii, Seattle, everywhere, all the teachers are DACAs, dreamers, illegal immigrants. If they weren't in these positions, do you see how better off we would have been? Cussing again. Us as beings would have been. This is why they're coming with the commercial. They're letting you know within that commercial who your enemies are. They have a commercial right now on TV. We the people. Do the research on the word we. We means enemy. That's why when somebody asks you, are you and your wife coming, and you say we coming, you have now pronounced your wife as your enemy. That's why the papers say we the people. They're telling you we the enemy. True talk. Love is love. I do what I do. You do what you do. Make the call. Peace.